Hi, this is Jane Scrivner and this is my film on Overnight Recharge Balm for spa treatments, Henry, Zandra, and for all my fantastic customers and clients and wonderful people over in the Netherlands. So, Overnight Recharge Balm. Those of you that are familiar with Morning Barrier Balm will know that I created that finding some amazing anti-inflammatory soothing ingredients that I could put together to basically be a kickstart for skin in the morning, that real wake-up call, like the sort of organic breakfast smoothie for skin. So what I wanted to do is create a product at the other end of the day that was richer. It would work more strongly on repair, and I think when you're using a repair product, it's actually really good to have that as an overnight, because it's going to work with the skin's natural circadian repair rhythms, but it's also when the skin has not got an SPF, when you are sleeping, so your skin temperature isn't changing through to different weathers or different air condition or different heating elements. And I'm really starting to look at this brand being a re-brand, as in I want everything with the ingredients to be recharge, refresh, replenish, restore, repair. So one of the main ingredients in Overnight Recharge Balm is neem. And neem oil has an ingredient called azadirachtic acid, and that's really high potency repair for skin. To the extent that when I was away earlier in the month, a friend I was with, she was in the sea and the wave picked her up and she was smashed down onto the sand, and the whole of the side of her face was scratched and grazed like children's knees are when they fall off a bike, that big scratch, and across the forehead there, and her eye was all closed and inflamed. So we started to use Overnight Recharge. We were actually using it morning and evening. And within about 4.5 to 5 days, almost everything had gone. And even I was looking at her each morning at breakfast, because there was a big group of us away. I was looking, thinking, wow, that's unbelievable. And this was the only product she was applying, because she wasn't somebody that used skincare a great deal and didn't have anything with her that would work with this. So Overnight Recharge had really repaired and restored. And I think it also protected because of the richness of the butters and the balms. But the main reason I put this together is because I started thinking every night when I was plugging my phone in, that you go to bed and your phone has no battery, there's very little signal, and it's basically died. And then in the morning you come down, you unplug it, and your phone says 100% recharged. So that was the thought process behind Overnight Recharge Balm. Because what I wanted it to do is everything that your skin needs overnight, and doing nothing else. So it's basically just focusing on using these ingredients to completely and utterly recharge and restore your skin. So the top end of the ingredient list are 3 butters. We've got avocado butter, so we've got those oils and omegas in that rich avocado oil. We've got ucuuba butter, again omega rich, great for toning, great for elasticity, that ucuuba butter. And then we've got mango butter, because that's refreshing, it's zesty, and it's also got elements of natural retinoic and vitamin C within that butter. And that's keeping the balm really, really soft and luxurious. And then within that, we've got the neem. It's in there at 3%, which is actually a very high content for neem, because neem has a very, very individual smell, shall we say. So I wanted to put lots in. You know, my philosophy is to put a lot of a very good ingredient, but if you put much more than 3%, nobody would use this product because it wouldn't smell very nice. Then we've got the neem, known as the village apothecary in India. They use it for everything. We've got pomegranate oil, and that's got punicic acid in there as well, so it's great for repairing acne, scarred skins. The punicic acid is very, very active on that. We've also got plum oil. We've got sea buckthorn oil, which gives the balm the most beautiful orange colour. So you can see there, orange seems to be the colour, the potency colour on skincare in most of our products. So the sea buckthorn is even stronger than rosehip oil and will actually stain your skin if you use it in the potency that you might use the rosehip oil. So it's in there with the neem balancing out. And then we've got the blend of essential oils with carrot seed oil. We've got some beautiful, what I would call citrus oils. We've got star anise, so it is slightly aniseedy, but it's picking up, what that's doing is making the citrus smells even stronger. And we've got grapefruit and labdanum in there as well. So some really beautiful, fresh smells. It's the same smell as the Morning Barrier Balm. So I would say to use Overnight Recharge Balm in your oil slot. So at night, after cleansing, exfoliating and hydrating, this would be your application. And what we tend to say, I know it's about putting fingers in pots, and right now nobody's touching anything. So customers could use their scoop, just the smallest amount, because then when you apply it, it will melt and go a really long way. It's very, very rich. It's very, very creamy, so you don't need very much at all, and it smells really nice. There is a woody back smell because that's the neem, but that's the smell of repair. That's the smell of recharge and restore. So that's the smell that you want to be able to smell. And I would say that if customers want to use this, you could put OO cream on after it, but otherwise I would use this as an overnight recharge balm, and they will wake up and see that their skin looks and feels amazing. I've had customers say that it's already transformed their skin just after 2 or 3 uses. I've had customers say to me that when they use it, when they wake up in the morning, it feels like they've only just applied their moisturizer. Their skin looks plumped up, it looks refreshed, and it looks recharged. So that's Overnight Recharge Balm. What I'm also doing now is I'm doing recipe cards. Because I talk about these products as skin food, then I think it's really important to have them to sort of show how they're a recipe for skin nutrition. So we've got the pictures, and Henry is having these translated into Dutch. And then on the other side, we've got like a recipe would be. So we've got the ingredient list, we've got the method on how you would use them, and then we've got serving suggestions. So for Overnight Rebalm, we have got apply after, hang on, I've got to put my glasses on for this one, sorry about that. Apply after cleansing at night for a simple 2-step replenish routine. Use in place of your facial night oil once a week to upgrade your normal regime. Use alone on acne-prone skin to calm, soothe and smooth. Use after dehydrating weather damage. So if you've been out, it's been really, really cold, you could use it as a balm. It's also a great product. I know nobody's flying at the moment, but it's a fantastic product if you're traveling, because of course it can't spill. So you could have this, you could put your own fingers in, don't worry, this is my pot. You could apply it to lips, you could apply it to skin, and it will absorb, and then you can apply again if it's a long haul flight. So it's a really safe pot. It's 50 ml, so it can go in your hand luggage, or it can just stay in your handbag if you're going out for a long walk or taking the dog for a walk. If you feel that the wind is on your face, then you could use it as a barrier balm, even though it's also a recharge. So it's one of those things, it's designed to be used at night, but can be used anytime you think your skin needs repair. The Overnight Recharge Balm recipe card is available, and then I also know that Henry has prepared the normal product information pages. So everything that your clients are going to want to know is going to be here in the information. And I'm happy to answer any questions if you send them via Henry, or if you're part of the live broadcast tomorrow, we can talk then. And there's also a little sample. You know we do little samples of Overnight Recharge Balm, so they get to try a 5 ml sample. I hope that makes sense.